I don't need to think about it. There's nothing in this world that we can't do. Flowers even mad about it, 'cause they can't bloom like you don't. I don't see a way around it.
That could be a bear den, no joke.
Straight to you, it's nothing new. Baby, I'm outside, been thinking about you all night. Been thinking it ain't right if you and me only see us in our dreams.
Good catch.
It's dripping.
Well,
Baby, I'm outside, been thinking about you all night. Been thinking it ain't right if you and me only see us in our dreams. I'm outside, been thinking about you all night. Been thinking it ain't right if you and me only see us in our dreams. I'm outside.
we got our tent all set up. It started raining, but
We got all the blankets laid out. We got
our sleeping pads.
brand spanking new.
And then blankets down for padding. Brayden's got his little blow-up pillow.
Oh yeah.
It's a small tent. It's only 2-person, but it's working.
I know. It's kind of perfect. Perfect for sleeping and just chilling out. We got enough room for the two of us.
We were saying if it keeps raining throughout the night, that would be beautiful, like, noise to sleep to. You get a really good sleep. So we have everything all set up. It rained, but actually it's getting sunny out now.
Just in time to take a quick little nap because
We left at 3 a.m.
3 in the morning.
because it's an 8-hour drive
Yeah.
from Michigan to West Virginia.
So we ended up getting here at like a little after 11 because we made a couple stops on the way. It is.
But this is the first we've seen sun like the whole entire drive, so that's good.
Yeah.
And we'll show you guys the setup. We are right on a river. We have a grill with a table, like I said, it's been raining, and our coolers and a picnic table. Good thing we brought covers, even though they're all wet. We'll rinse them off. And then we got our little tent, which it looks lopsided, but I swear this is right.
We're pretty sure.
So we are starting a fire. It finally stopped raining. It's super nice out. It's a little chill, but it's nice. This goes.
We got this.
Our head fire maker here.
Well, we don't have a lighter anymore, so this needs to work right now.
What do you have to say?
Not happy.
What happened?
The lighter caught on fire.
We got fire. Good job.
Thanks.
All right, the fire's lit. And we got some hot dogs. Brayden's cooking dinner. And I'm gonna make some hot dogs. I found, well, Brayden found a really nice stick. I kind of got the top a little hot. We're gonna cook some hot dogs. Oh my gosh.
All right, go ahead.
Well, that was bad. Let me move it.
Try it again.
No? That first one was good.
You're the best. Watch your language. We're trying to get monetized here. Oh, there we go.
Creepy fun fact, this campground is right next to a prison ground. So as we're walking, because we're just kind of walking along the campsite down the river, we see like shirts and stuff hanging from the trees. I was
Bunch
like,
of holes in them. Dirty. Yeah.
kind of creepy. And I was like, we're right next to a prison ground. Maybe we shouldn't keep going. We didn't do the research before picking this campground, that's for sure. Right? Okay, so
Nowadays it's just
the prison next to us, here's a little history story. It's actually the first federal prison, all-female federal prison in the United States. The very first one. And we were looking up stuff about it, and there were actually some very serious crimes, and people served like over 50 years in there for being like followers of cult leaders and stuff like that. Kind of creepy. Trying to assassinate the president. He's talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, she was there.
Squeaky. But now it's a very low surveillance type prison. It's minimum security, so not a lot of people that serve very serious things are going to be there. More like bribing or like fraud or something like that.
So that was cool. And then
But yeah, it was interesting. Good morning. It's the next day now. Last night it absolutely downpoured, which is fine. We were sleeping, obviously. It was kind of like nice to sleep with. But this morning it got really, really chilly. But our plans today are to go on a hike about an hour away. Brayden just made us some eggs, hash browns, and ham.
And Sam prepared the peanut butter and jellies for the hike.
It's supposed to be sunny. Fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. Ready? I'm just confused by this railing. It's so tall.
We're up there now, baby. Kind of gap here where
The road.
it has the road and the lookout.
And then the second half of the trail.
Yeah, we're heading to the second part. We almost forgot to look left.
This. Right on trail.
All right, so we started on Skyline Trail and then we ran into the head of the Rocky Trail. So we could have continued on Skyline, but the trail that we found is like a big loop. So we ended up taking 3 trails, and this one's pretty short until we get to the next one, which is narrow something trail. We'll see when we get to the trailhead. I'm feeling confident in my YouTube abilities right now.
The last trail.
Narrow gauge, that's what it is.
We might have not been able to take this route.
There was nothing blocking it coming this way, but I don't think for some reason you have to go on it that way. Let's see what it says. So,
what does that mean? The gate is blocking us.
I think you just can't drive down there, to be honest. I think it's fine to walk.
Hopefully we're on the right road. Okay, so I might have forgotten to vlog the entire night since we've gotten back. We got back from our hike and we
made some lunch.
We made some lunch.
And then we laid in our hammocks for a couple hours.
I'll insert some clips, okay? Some clips right here of hammocking and enjoying the time. And we made a really, really good dinner.
Yeah, we made some like chicken sausage,
some asparagus
and onions. It was good.
Now we're chilling by the fire. It's a really good fire.
So it's a lot nicer tonight, not as much wind, a little bit warmer, and yeah, overall just a calmer
Earlier it was
night.
like hot.
It was. When we were laying in our hammocks, that sun was beating down, there's not a cloud in the sky.
Our hike was pretty long, like 3 hours.
But we'll be up for a couple more hours, enjoy the night. Hopefully we'll be able to actually see some stars tonight, because I heard the stars are pretty good around here. But yeah, and then we're gonna go to bed.
Good morning. It is morning 3. A little update from everything that went on last night after we ate. We were sitting by the fire, and so this is a camp, like a small campsite. We're at River Ridge in West Virginia. It's a campground. There's only like 10 or 11 spots, and it's family owned, and their house is literally right at the front. Well, the owner came running out saying, "What is that? What is that?" And we get up from our chairs, kind of run out and look in the sky, and there's like 30 stars in a straight line moving along the sky. And we were like, what in the world is that? I took a picture. I'll insert it. It's a long exposure picture, so it's gonna look like little lines, but it was wild. And the whole time we were watching it, we were all so confused, like, oh my gosh, what is that? We ended up Googling it right after, and it was Elon Musk's Starlink satellites for SpaceX. So that was actually kind of super cool that we actually saw that. Like, what were the chances we'd be just sitting here and that would be going through the sky? And done a lot of things this trip, with being right next to a prison, and Brayden meeting the Miata engineer, and seeing the Starlink satellites. Like, in 3 days we've seen so much, so it's definitely been an experience. Right now I'm making more peanut butter and jellies because we're gonna go on a shorter hike today, only about 2 miles, because today is our last day and we are leaving, unfortunately. But it was just a quick weekend trip, actually, for our 4-year. I don't know if I've said that already, but yeah, the owners of this place are amazing. They're so down to earth. It's actually Mother's Day weekend, and they came by with red roses for any mothers on the campsite, and it was adorable. They actually spent 4 months traveling from West Virginia to the West Coast, down the West Coast, and back. And I don't think we've said it yet, a dream of Brayden and I is to kind of leave everything for a year and travel across the United States in a Sprinter van. we'll definitely have a video about that and our plans in the future in the next 2 years and stuff like that. So I'll make some PB&Js and we'll update you guys later.
Alright, so we drove about a little over an hour north, headed back home, and we wanted to stop at one more place. So we are at New River Gorge National Park. And
National River.
It might also be a national park. Is it? I'm pretty sure it is. So we confirmed it is a national park. Anyway, we're gonna do a short little hike. I think it's a little over half a mile.
I thought it was 2 miles.
No.
That's not even a hike. We're taking a brisk walk.
Yeah, we're doing like some pretty touristy stuff. There's a lot of people here, and it's kind of just like
just something to like one more little walk around before we leave.
From the pictures, it looks like it's got a pretty good outlook and a good view of the bridge that's here.
Here we go.
So we confirmed it is a national park. This is the New River Gorge. About 2 years ago we went whitewater rafting down it. About 3 years ago we also did it. And then that's the bridge that the national park is all about.
Right on the river.
Wait. Howdy.
We are back in Michigan. We only have about 25 minutes left. Thank goodness it's been a long drive. Of course, it got to 80 degrees on our drive home when it was pretty cold all weekend. But we're back in Michigan weather, 46 degrees, it's fine. But we had a great little interesting 3-day trip. Glad we got to vlog it all, even though we missed some cool parts.
Yeah. It's our first time. We'll get better, I promise. Fun trip. It was a good little getaway. I think we both kind of needed it after this semester, but yeah, we can't wait to take you guys along with a bunch of other trips that we plan on taking.
What are you looking at?
The camera.
Are you looking at the viewfinder? You are not looking into the camera.
Good little trip.
More to come. Definitely a lot more adventures. Bye!
I don't need to think about it. There's nothing in this world that we can't do. Flowers even mad about it, 'cause they can't bloom like you.